We're holding over here, Shah Yira Shemayim, by the paragraph beginning V'gam. Loi noson HaKadosh Baruch Hu Rishus, L'shum Uma, Ba'olam L'saper Tilosai Ela L'Yisrael. In other words, the Rabbeinu Shalom only did not give any other nation in the world, except for Klal Yisrael, to praise the Rabbeinu Shalom. How do we know that? Shnei Amar, state over here, Am Zuyat Sarti Li Tilosi Yasaperu. Uksiv ki am kodesh atol Hashem Elokecha b'cha b'cha Hashem Elokecha liyas lo'lam segula b'kol ha'amim shal pnei adam uksiv v'Hashem emircha yom liyas lo'lam segula uksiv v'sitcha elyon ha'kol goyim. If you don't mind, I'm not going to translate the Pesukim, but the idea of the Pesukim is clear, that the Rabbeinu Shalom has given us, Klal Yisrael, an amazing opportunity to praise God, that no other nation has this opportunity. V'gam lo noson HaKadosh Baruch Hu das l'shum uma ba'olam l'das oisai ele Yisrael. Can you imagine? There is no other nation that knows the Rabbeinu Shalom except for Klal Yisrael. T'chsiv atorei saladas ki Hashem hu Elokim einay milvadoi. Only the Rabbeinu Shalom can understand, know on some very small, superficial at a surface level, but still, uksivu mi goy godla shaloi chukim umishpotim tzaddikim michol ha'torah azois uksiv as Hashem Elokecha tira oisoi savo de boisid boik. Ume'elu psukim onu lemedim. What do we learn from these psukim? Shechayovim Yisrael liyira es Hashem Yisborach ulis asek behego in toyrosa lekayim mitzvosov. That it's an obligation for Klal Yisrael to fear in awe of the Rabbeinu Shalom and to be oisig and to be in his Torah and to become his mitzvahs. Through the Yiras Hashem, a person could be able to be oisig in his Torah and become his mitzvahs. We can understand the Torah Me'ah, the understanding, the reasons for Chidusheha. We can understand a little bit of Hashem Yisbarach and his koyach and his tremendous gevura, his strength, his gadlus, of his deeds, his incredible deeds. We say it on Rosh Hashanah. Must tell you, and if you had the schos of learning the Hagdama of the Sefer Reishis Chochma, an incredible Sefer. We were Zoicha, by the way, if you joined us on the trip to Hebron, we had the schos of davening by the cave of the Heilige Reishis Chochma. And in the Hagdama to the Sefer Reishis Chochma, he brings how important it is to have a Yira. In fact, the first Shar, the first Perek of Reishis Chochma is Yiras Hashem. And he says that you could do nothing without it. You will not learn Torah in the proper way, and you will not make the mitzvahs in the proper way without Yiras Hashem. Because if you don't understand that the Rabbeinu Shalom exists in the world and the gadlus of Hashem, then learning Torah means nothing to you, and doing mitzvahs mean nothing to you. How many people in the world do we know that learned Torah and fell off the map of Yiddishkeit? What happened? This guy was learning great. I remember I sat with a boy a number of years ago already. I sat with a boy who was in Brisk. The guy could learn, he knew Rambams like no one's business, like Chaim. Unbelievable. Yeah? He went off the derech. Hello? I don't understand you. He was just steiging away. What happened? The answer is, Chaim, the answer is, by him, it was an intellectual stimulation. You got it, Yodala? Learning by him was just a nice intellectual thing to pick his brain. But he didn't internalize it. How do you internalize your learning? How do you make sure the learning affects you? When you learn Torah, by the way, you're actually meant to become a better person, a pleasant person, a nice person. Yeah, that's what you're meant to be, more shalim. How? How does Torah do that to you? I've heard this from boys. How does Torah do this to me? The answer is, if you learn Torah together with Yiras Hashem, if you understand who created the world and how godless the Rabban Shalom is, everything changes. There is nothing in the world that's comparable to Yira. All the beautiful things in the world, the precious stones, the diamonds, the gems, the gold, the silver, everything in the world. Kulam. It's like nothing compared to fear of Hashem. Ki hayiru hu oitzer shel Hashem Yisbarach. Yira is the oitzer, is the storehouse of Hashem Yisbarach. V'lochein, yemar le'etzer beginzei levavoi. What you should do, make space, quick in your heart, to store up as much Yiras Shamayim, Yiras Hashem in your heart that you could possibly do. Where am I? Also begins at the something which is the storehouse of Hashem. Who's your creator? At the end of the day, a person in this world tries to collect and store as much as he possibly can. In other words, who will not try to store up the treasure of the Melech Malchei Malachim, who is the one that makes Malachim? Va'ata, Rabbi say, this we'll finish with this paragraph for today. That a person, he wants to make known the Gavaldige Chochma of the Nefesh, the Ruach, and the Neshama. Kedei, in order, Liyiras HaKadosh Baruch Hu, to fear Hashem, Yaakov Tzvi. HaNefesh Bekoved. The nefesh is where? In the liver. Ki adamu ha-nefesh. V'hu mis'av le'echo v'lishto v'cheshek v'miskar ha-taiva. If you shall cover molei dam, the liver is full of blood. Mis'av le'hashbiyah la'odam bi'idunim v'sanugim v'shashuim. And it wants a person with taiva, with enjoyments and delight. V'zeu nefesh sa'iva tu nefesh. Ruach hi b'leivim v'vakash shurah v'gdus malchus b'leib b'nei odam milvach ha-kovoid. Al-kain. Gaivas ha-leiv nikri gasas ha-ruach. V'hi, excuse me, hamagbas leibnei adam. Nistorin is gadol. That makes the person balgaiv and neshama balas chochma. The neshama is the whole bal of the chochma. He yesheves b'moach. It's in your heart. It's in your brain. Kamelach b'gedud v'doim lechvei b'yirim mikzas. Umay eses b'tanuge b'nei adam v'havle shashuayim umachamebes b'naskal adal v'chomach shuvasel l'avad hakadosh baruch hu b'yira umachsheves mayi b'soif b'is. Rabbi say, we have to realize that our thoughts have to be Yiras Hashem, and have the understanding how are we going to return the body and the neshama that the Rabbeinu Shalom gave us in this world, and what are we going to do with it? That's what it's all about. That's what it means, Yiras Hashem, to positively think, like the Mesilas Yesharim says in the Akdama. Again, the Akdama Sosfarim is so choshev. The Mesilas Yesharim says in the Akdama that so many things we all know what the right thing is to do, but we don't do it. We don't concentrate on it. And if we don't concentrate it, it's not going to be natural. We need to work on it. That's our job in this world. And that's what we're trying to do. We'll continue tomorrow.